Anytime?
Yep. Hindi na ako
Okay, good.
nag-countdown.
Uh, Good morning. Welcome to Boomer's Banquet. And today, I don't want to call it a special day, but we just want to say hello to you and goodbye to an icon of the OPM industry. As a matter of fact, he was the one who coined the term OPM, or original Filipino music. Danny Javier of the Apo Hiking Society. My name is George, and we have here Bob. Bob.
Yes. Good morning. Hello, and welcome to the different presentation of Boomer's Banquet. Alam mo, personal collections lang naman namin ni George ang
Yeah.
ibabanat namin sa inyo
Hmm.
to open our moving stories about Danny
Hmm.
Javier. A lot of them funny, actually,
Hmm.
joyful stories. And that's the way we want to best remember Danny anyway. No?
Hmm.
By the way, Teddy Pereña is abroad and
Uh-huh.
enjoying
He's
his
he's trying
his
to be holy.
millions, trying to be holy. Holy cow. Ayan, so George, what do you of course Danny, as everybody knows, is a musical legend, but
Yeah.
you've met him a lot sooner than the legend times. And
Yeah.
what do you recall from Danny?
Well, I guess the song "Saan na nga ba ang Barkada" says it all. No, Danny actually wasn't a member of the original AMHS. That's the Apolinario Mabini Hiking Society, which they coined after Ateneo de Manila High School. No, AMHS, when they joined the SCA Songfest. No, paano dati mga seryoso pa yung mga grupo noon eh, yung mga pangalan ng mga grupo noon seryosong seryoso eh, yung mga The Eagles, The Cardinals, yung mga ganyan, no?
Uh,
Then here comes Ateneo, biglang Apolinario Mabini Hiking Society. Sino ba 'tong mga 'to? Ganyan, ano? Tapos and then we competed, we lost. No, we lost, they lost. No, I think to a Sambeda group. Sambeda yung
mm.
nanalo noon eh. And it's so funny because Danny was from Sanbeda that time.
Oh nga eh. I didn't know that. I
No,
was supposed to ask kung ano. I know Daniel's
uh,
from San Beda, pero hindi ko
uh,
alam kung kasama siya dun sa grupo na
hindi siya
tumalo.
kasama sa grupong yon.
I see.
No,
Oh, yeah.
but he was from Sanbeda and then he transferred to Ateneo. And then of course, syempre, sikat ng ano yun, no, yung Apolinario Mabini Hiking Society. College na noon, no? Kaya lang syempre medyo nagkakahiwa-hiwalay na sila Chito Quintanar and then si what do you call this, yung who recently passed on, yung manager rin nila,
Si
no?
Butch Dance. So,
Si Butch, no? Yun ang
and Rick
magkakaklase
Segreto
kasi
was
eh.
also there, di ba? Si
Yes,
Rick
no?
Segreto.
No, sabi nga kaya natalo yung Apolinario Mabini Hiking Society noon, dahil ano ang SCA Songfest kasi was a songfest nga, singing contest. Pag gumalaw ka ng pa, talo ka, disqualified.
So, hindi ka
Yung
pwedeng mag-shake man lang ng
oo,
tuhod doon.
seryosohan nga di ba? So, kami nga kinanta namin doon Silver Threads and Golden Needles na napaka-corning country song folk song
Mm.
actually. Wala, hindi kami makagalaw. Yung Apo ganun din, no? At saka bawal ang medley. At
Ah,
bawal ang nagso-solo, dapat group talaga. So ang daming parameters na when you come to think of it, sino ba gumawa ng mga batas na to? Anyway,
Oo nga
so
eh.
natalo.
Mate-technical ka kagad, di ba?
Oo. Kaya lang because of that, yung they got encouraged and yun na nga yung humor Ateneo nangyari, humor barkada.
Mm.
Tapos yun sa cafeteria, doon sila nagkakantahan. Sumali si Danny and siya yung may pinakamagandang boses. Parang hindi naman talaga magandang boses nung yung when you come to think of it, no, the Rainmakers are so miles ahead of Apo when it comes to voice
Quality-wise na ng
quality.
boses na. Tama,
Oo,
tama.
no? Yun lang ang galing nilang gumimik at saka syempre tinista, no? Yung malaking bagay yung tinista ka
May
'di ba?
swag.
Oo, may swag no? Gwapo ka kaagad no, kahit na ano sabihin
Uh,
Anyway, so yun, so that's what started it all. And then nung college nga, they decided, matatapos na tayo ng college, hiwa-hiwalay na, natira na lang apat, si Danny, Jim and Buboy, and Lito De Hoya, no? And Lito had to somehow take over the reins of his dad. They used to own Advertising and Marketing Associates, one of the
Yeah.
top ad agencies, no, yung may hawak na Nestle. So he had to quit also. So nagkaroon sila ng farewell concert sa
Yun yung
Meralco Theater.
Meralco Theater.
Oh, Meralco Theater. It was a really a great concert, no, yung kompleto, may mini orchestra, tapos naka-uniform sila, yung kung iba-ibang costume. And kala namin that was the end na, no? Tapos they introduced two new songs nga, yung New Day and Now That It's
Now
Over
that
and
it's over
Done,
and done. They
no?
actually had a couple of others yung kanya-kanya. See
Mm.
Yourself yata, si Buboy, si Danny had Otis Elevator.
Yeah,
If you
oo.
remember that.
Otis
Yun yung mga
Elevator, yeah.
mga originals nila na gusto
Oh,
nila isali dun sa playlists nila.
yeah.
And well,
Tapos yun na nga, yung mga medley nila na nakakatawa talaga, no, yung mga oldies medley, which was actually somebody posted a video. Si ano yata, yung kapatid ni Jim, si Lydia Paredes.
mm,
She posted a video of, I think that was the last time they sang together in a house party. Ano
as a
na,
house party.
just recently. No? And they sang that medley, yung nakakatawang medley. Yung puro
Alin dun? Yung
kalokohan din.
Your Mother Should Know o
Oh, yung
yung
Your Mother Should
Songs We
Know.
Know?
Yung Your
Yun,
Mother
yun,
Should
yun.
Know. Oo.
Yung Look What We've Done to Your Song, di ba? Ganun yung mga medley
Oo.
nila.
So yon, no. So the Apple was known so I guess for number one humor, and of course yung they knew how to choose their songs. Eh. If
Mm.
the Rainmakers were basically Lettermen and Four Freshmen, no. Yung Rainmakers marami rin dati yan, isang barangay yan eh before naging
Yeah.
apat na lang sila, di ba? Ang Apple ganun din, they knew how to choose their songs. And they knew what songs to sing. Yung hindi nila kaya, hindi nila kinakanta.
Mm.
No, magaling magaling talaga sila. And their forte was lyrics. And I guess that's what you can say about a lot of Ateneo groups like Itchy Worms or Parokya ni Edgar. Hayop
Mhm.
sa lyrics, hindi ba?
Oo.
So, tuloy-tuloy yon nung ano, so they were able to come up with a lot of originals which are really memorable now, no? Classics talaga. Why? It wasn't only because of the melody, it was because of the lyrics of the songs.
That's
No?
true. Nakaka-relate yung tao kagad eh.
Oo eh. No?
Depende kung sinong point of view, no? Whether it was Jim
Oo.
who wrote it, Danny, or Buboy. Parang
Hmm.
ang daling mag-hook ng tao eh,
Yep.
no? Meron at
Oo.
merong kumakagat.
Yung ano eh, kumbaga ano, kurot sa puso, no? Yung kumot at unan, yung mga ganyan, ano? Kurot
Yan.
sa puso eh,
Danny yan.
no?
Oo.
Yung iba talaga yung dating nila, no? And it paid off, and of course the height of their career was when they started joining the protest movement. Tapos ayun na, sa Loyola Center pa noon, yung mga concerts
Yan.
noon eh. Yung mga napu sila, which
Speaking of
somehow,
which, yung
mm,
Loyola Center concert na yan was, I think yan yung naging recording eh, yung The Worst of Apo
mm,
Hiking
yeah,
Society, ano?
mm.
And yung earlier, yung Meralco Theater was actually their first album.
Yeah, actually,
Ginawang
yung first album na
inipit-ipit.
yon, wala pang ano yun eh, wala pa recording company. They just recorded it, and RJ was playing it to death.
Yeah,
DZRJ, no? Yun ang ano eh. So, and before anything else, hey, Apin Pua is listening right now. Apin!
Type in.
Of course, si Apin owned Birdland and Birds of the Same Feather way back when you guys weren't born yet. But Apin is a really nice guy, very generous guy. Dun sa Shell Station yan sa Morato eh.
Eksakto,
Morato and
sa
Timog,
gitna.
no? Doon ako bumibili ng Yossi dati, yung military, Marlboro military. Si Apin
Tapos
kasi
sinasabi niya,
smuggler
yan,
noon.
yan. Doon ka umuusok.
Oo. Ayun, tapos si George and Rafi come to mind. Paano si Rafi Paredes and George Javier, no? They were part of yung Okay Lang, yung TV
Hmm.
show.
At
No,
saka din sa
so,
Meralco concert, sila rin yun,
sumama
yung
rin
mga
sila eh.
death-defying act nila, di ba? Yun eh.
Oo.
And they carry that over to Okay Lang. Mga walang kakwenta-kwentang mga stunt. No?
Oo.
Pero ginawa nilang katawa-tawa. So,
And then, okay
yeah.
sila
Some
eh.
found that funny, some did not. Pero ayun na yun, naging career din nila.
Yeah. No. At si Babes Yap is also
Babes Yap,
here with
good
us.
morning.
Si Babes, okay din yan, eh, no? Yung, she was my classmate before also in college. Lovely lady, no? Those of you who are looking for a lady of Babes is single right now, so you can always give her a call. I can give
Ito
you her
po
phone
yung
number.
ito po yung picture niya, ayan nakikita niyo diyan.
That was about 80 years ago. Okay, next. Anyway, so yun. Ikaw, ano memories mo kay Dan? Ikaw, ano marami kang memories because you were voiceover of their show, di ba? Yung Sunday show nila.
Yeah, yung sa linggo na po sila, I started there in 89 and then
Oo.
until the show finished and moved into a weekly whole week's show. Naging
Yeah,
isang
right.
linggo na
Oo.
po sila.
Oo.
Ako pa rin 'yun, no? Pero
Mm.
live ko lang doon Saturday. Pero ang
Mm.
ano ko noon, masaya, dikit na dikit kami nung grupo nung time na 'yun kasi unang-una fan ako. So,
Yeah.
I really wanted to hang out with the guys. Well, kwento-kwentuhan habang kumakain. Tapos we
Mm.
also did this game show sa Channel 13. Kasabay ng sa linggo na po sila 'yun.
Mhm.
For one season, we did this game show, yung Islands Game Masters, nung Islands pa yung may hawak ng Channel 13. So, in
Okay.
there, I got to mingle with the three at saka si George
Aha.
Javier. No?
Mm.
Kasi siya yung regular na tao sa audience eh. So somehow may nakakita ko ng close connection with the group at
Aha.
saka specifically with the Javier brothers, George.
Yeah. Si
Kasi
George at saka si
si
Sandy
George
pa.
at si Danny, no? And
Oo.
then si Sandy, whom I met while he was hanging out in LS lang sa show ni Triggerman,
Oo.
nagpo-promote nung lechong manok niya, which
Yeah.
eventually became the Giant, ang
Andox.
Docs,
Oo.
si
And
Sandy.
mahilig sa karera rin 'yan, eh, 'no? Eh,
Eh,
hindi ba
oo,
nagkarera ka rin?
kaya afterwards, alam ni Papin 'to, 'no, kasama namin si Sandy sa karera, tsaka siyempre
Mm.
very generous si Sandy sa mga tip. Yun yung
Yeah.
maganda ron, eh, bubulong sa'min dun sa may looban at sabi niya, "Oh, taya
Hmm.
mo 'to," gano'n. So,
Oo.
Sandy actually raised that super horse, si Windblown, bago niya binenta kay
Sa
Hermie
kanya ba
Esguerra.
'yun?
Kanya yun, siya ang
Kanya pa,
nagpalaki nun, siya
oh.
ang nag-breed
Tapos
nun.
binenta niya kay Hermie lang?
At kay Hermie Esguerra, yes,
Oo, oo.
yun.
Mabuti
Tapos
ano?
isa pang kapatid nila, si Jimmy, he was the
Oo.
first guy I worked with sa PBA radio panel. No,
Aha.
magkasama kami sa PBA for radio. Pagkatapos, we moved on to do Silver Star sa UAAP at saka
Yeah, oo.
PBL.
Wow,
Ayun,
Silver Star.
magkakasama.
Grabe
Yeah,
si
oh,
Kirulf 'no, si
Keke Rolf.
Kirulf 'yun, oo.
Yeah, so somehow may kilala ko sila, no, kilala rin nila ako.
Oo.
Tsaka sayang lang hindi kami nagkaka-connect nung nakaraan, no, itong mga
Mhm.
last few days para sa nakahalubilo ko man lang si Danny for a few more times. No?
Yeah.
Pero hindi, well, last time I saw Danny was mga siguro 8 years ago or
Aha.
7 years ago. Sa Katipunan lang, may ka-meeting
Aha.
siya for lunch. Yun, maganda naman yung kwentuhan.
Mm.
Na-chika ko lang siya sandali.
Alam niyo,
Yan.
ladies and gentlemen, hindi niyo alam 'to 'no, si Bob Navales ang dahilan kung bakit hindi na ako nakapag-voice over announcer, 'no.
Sino
Papaano
ikaw?
voice over kasi ako dati sa ano, sa GMA Super Show, mga ganyan. Kaya lang nung nag-umpisa si Bob Navales ng voice over, hindi na ako kinuha, eh, ng mga
Uy, loko-loko, ang
show.
dami doon kumukuha sa'yo nun, eh.
Lahat na lang na maririnig mong game show o mga basta show sa TV, Bob Navales, eh, 'no? Talagang na-saturate, eh. Siya yung ano,
Talaga
eh.
ba't parang hindi lumabas sa talent pick ko yung mga
Oo nga, eh.
mga
Hindi,
yun?
kaya lang totoo 'yan 'no, paano kung 'pag sa network si Pedro, si Peter Rabbit. Kaya lang 'pag shows, yung Bob Nogales 'yan, 'di ba?
Ah,
'Yun ang ano dun, eh.
ewan.
Sisi Abad,
Siguro,
good
thank
morning
you.
po sa inyo,
Good
'no?
morning sa'yo, Sisi.
Yeah, we're just reminiscing and everything. Of course, Buboy was supposed to join us, no, is supposed to join us at 11. Kaya lang we decided it would be nicer if we could get him and Jim together again in a future show. No, we're gonna get them when they're both available on a Saturday, so we could talk to them more. Not only about
Kaya
Danny, but also about the whole Apo mystique and legend, so
yun,
to
totoo
speak.
yun. At saka siyempre abangan niyo yung announcements, no? Every
Mm.
now and then we put in replays. In fact, mas madalas nga
Mm.
lately kasi ang dami naming ginagawa nila George lately,
Oh,
no? Eto nga lang kasi ni-replay natin yung episode na 'to, yung interview natin with Jim last year.
yeah.
April actually, eh.
Uh-huh.
Jim and Buboy dapat 'yan. Pero si Buboy suddenly sent pictures
Oo.
but did not
He
send
sent
himself.
everything, eh. He sent pictures tapos nung umaga mismo nung Sabadong yon, sabi niya, "O sige, see you later." Tapos wala. Tumawag sa akin 1:00 ng hapon. Ay, nakalimutan ko.
Sabi niya, "That's inexcusable. I hate myself." Ganun sabi niya.
Kaya lang gano'n talaga 'no,
But
sometimes
all
when
forgiven, Buboy.
yeah,
We're
and
hoping to see you soon dito.
yeah, and he promised naman that he's gonna join us one of these days, no. Yun ang ano doon. So si
Pero,
Buboy na well, Buboy is one of the originals of Apo, no. Siya yung gitarista at saka si
hmm.
Danny, eh, sila
At
yung
siya
mga
yung best
gitarista
actor sa
nun.
grupo, di ba?
Oo, at saka ano, I think most of the most of the quips, yung mga jokes, come from
Mhm.
Buboy, eh,
Oo.
no? Dahil he's naturally, as a matter of fact, he became a comedian in some television shows, di ba?
Yeah.
Yun ang ano niya
Oo.
eh.
At ngayon nagda-drama, 'di ba? Biro mo.
Oo, di ba?
Tsaka Urian nominee siya for supporting actor, I think.
Ah, ganun?
Oo, for
Okay yun.
Kakaba-Kaba. Oo.
Ah, hindi. Yung
Oh, speaking of
kakaba-kaba
Urian,
talagang ano yan eh.
Si Jimmy Javier din pala nominee sa Urian for Batch
Oo.
81.
Yan, si Jimmy Javier naman, the brother of Danny, was a DJ, no? Was a DJ in
Mm.
DZUW, no? Ewan ko kung siya yung nagsabing, you're on DZUW. Ah, ganon yung somebody threw up on the
Siguro.
microphone on air.
Sounds a lot like Jimmy.
But
Anyway,
no,
Jimmy went on to become a lawyer in case
yeah, oo,
ano,
no?
uh,
Jimmy Javier, no?
hanapin niyo na lang siya, just look him up.
And he used to play basketball also
Ay,
sa Ateneo.
matangkad,
Oh,
liksay katawan.
mm,
Yun nga, nakasama ko siya sa PBA panel. And
yeah, oo.
actually, siya ang ninong ko. Siya nagbinyag sa akin sa radio panel. Siya yung
Ah,
veterano nun nung pumapasok pa lang ako.
ayun, no? You know, Aaron Santos, good morning to you, no? Glad to see you here. Yun
Oo,
ang ano
thank
eh.
you.
What
Thanks
do
for
they
sticking it out
expect?
with us.
What do they expect in our replay, Bob? Can you just give them an idea
Well,
what
just
went
an
on?
edit. No? It's something that they probably saw last year, but it has become doubly interesting kasi Jimmy's insights
Mm-hmm.
into music and life and politics and
Uh-huh.
the Apo,
Uh-huh.
very nourishing. In fact, marami kang
Yeah.
matututunan sa kanya. And everything aside, no, yung laman nung kwentuhan natin nila Jimmy last
Mm-hmm.
year was fruitful. Ang dami
Yep.
nakikwento. In fact, about Danny, ang dami niyang
Yeah,
nakwento.
and if I
Na
recall
yung,
correctly, Danny was supposed to join us, but he had a surgery about 2 weeks before that particular show, no? So hindi
yeah,
siya nakasali, no? But
totoo yan.
he
Yung
would
throat
have
surgery,
joined us.
which
Yeah.
went on to become a problem for him.
Uh,
Pero matagal na rin lingering yung illness niya. So,
yeah. Yung anak
yun.
nga ni Danny was a classmate of my son sa Ateneo, sa
Hmm.
Ateneo Grade School, si Jobim.
Si
Yun.
Jobim, yun. Kasi
Oo.
naman si
Eh,
Julian was an associate of mine sa namin ni Monch sa ABS-CBN. Matagal siyang
okay.
empleyado rin doon, nagtrabaho. And then
Jobim
she
used
went
to be a
abroad.
DJ, di ba? Of 88.3.
Yeah.
Yun. Nag-DJ siya doon eh. Very good DJ also.
Mm.
Ayun. No? So,
Okay.
I guess it's time we did the rerun or replay. But hang on, tell your friends about it. Very soon, we're going to have Jim Paredes and Buboy Garovillo to join us here on Boomer's Banquet and talk about not only about Danny but also about the Apo Hiking Society, their origins, and well, their insights on what's
Mm.
happening nowadays to all of us. Till then, enjoy the show, the rest of the show. Thank you so much. This is
Hintay pa
George Moon.
natin na
Bob?
nagpadala ng picture kanina, yung
Okay
long
na,
hair pa
George.
kayo eh.
Okay, so
Alam mo
yun
naman
ang
yun,
ano eh.
resource yan na nawawala na, di ba? Long hair. Hair.
Natural resource na soon gone. Ayun.
Yep.
Ito na dami na nag-message rin ano. Apo must be the only Pinoy group that had a lot of number one hits and went on to live on for decades. Totoo yun, di ba, Jim?
Yeah. Yeah. First, we perform for one generation, then their children, and then their grandchildren. and now I meet millennials who, can I have a picture with you? My dad would love this, Meaning I would love it. My dad would love it.
Feel the love.
But it's so it's so fascinating
Yeah.
din na you're a male group, they're an all male group, but a lot of your fans are also males eh. Because yung parang aspirational ba nangyari sa inyo? Like what happened to you? A lot of young boys, teenagers want to follow your footsteps. Actually, nakakausap ko si mga parokya ganyan, no? And that's what they said, no? Na we want to follow the footsteps of Apo Hiking Society, no? And it's a very nice example. And hopefully, no, you and Buboy will continue to share your legacy with all of us. We were talking about the origins of Apo Hiking Society, and you're one of the original members no, together with I'm sorry about the passing of Butch Dance, who passed on 2 days ago, no.
Yeah.
And you were one of the original members together sila Chito Quintanar and everyone else. How did this actually start? Usapang cafeteria lang ba to sa high school?
Well, in high school, we were singing in between classes, no. So
Yeah.
may break, may lunch break, kakanta kami. Tapos maraming nag-revolve around that. So at one time kasama pa namin si Rick Sigreto, no? Who's a
Mhm.
member of Apo. We had an American, we had a Japanese. We had all in all 12 ang dumaan sa Apo.
Mhm.
Tapos in high school we were asked to represent Ateneo de Manila High School in a
Mhm.
song festival. And we
SCA
didn't want to
Songfest.
use Ateneo de Manila High School singers or something. Parang napaka-corny nun. So kinuha namin yung AMHS.
Oh.
Ginawa namin Apolinario Mabini Hiking Society.
Mhm.
Gusto namin mapaisip yung tao na, teka, hindi ba paralitiko siya, no? Bakit hiking?
Oo nga.
Tapos, patahin ka na lang yung parang, next question, please. Alam mo na yung gano'n, medyo wise na. High school humor, di ba? 70s, so, gano'n. Irreverent. So, gano'n ang ginawa namin. And then we won second place there. It was such a controversial decision. There were 7 judges. 4 judges made us number 1. 3 judges disqualified us.
Wow.
Because you moved your feet, di ba? Bawal
Because
kasi
we were
sumayaw
dancing,
nun. Oo. Yeah. SCA Songfest yun eh.
Bawal yun? Bawal
Bawal
gumalaw.
yun.
Well,
Bawal.
the rest is history. So,
Yung Apo, very yung catchy yung tune nila eh. So they had to move their feet. Disqualified.
I was thinking, paano kaya kung BTS sumali? Di yung isa pa lang talo na.
Oo. talagang strictly singing contest. Ganun ang nangyari.
and believe it
Nanalo
or
ba
not, yung nakatalo sa amin was the group of Haji Alejandro.
Oo.
San Beda.
San Beda.
The Red Barons yata ang pangalan nila.
Yeah. They sang Freight Train ng Letterman.
Sa si
Yun
Haji,
ang-
pinakamaliit doon. Ganun. Yan.
Si Haji yung pinakmaliit.
Ay, naku.
Freight
Yeah.
train na ano.
Freight Train. Kami, Winter
At saka
Love.
yung I think the reason why I think nag-click yung music namin was because we seriously decided na sabi namin parang alam mo the Beatles for example are writing the soundtrack of British lives, di ba? Yung sumasakay tayo sa Beatles pero it was not written for us.
Yeah.
Sabi ko, why don't we make something for us in Tagalog talaga, ganon. So that's why nagsulat kami in Tagalog, nagkaroon ng parang people could relate more kaysa sa English, di ba?
Mhm.
And then nagkasabay-sabay na si Ray Valera also thought the same thing.
Mhm.
You know, ito mga other songwriters Tagalog tayo ganun. Parang OPM was a spontaneous reaction, no? So,
Yeah. Oh.
ganun nangyari doon. So maraming sumunod kasi they knew it was the correct thing to do, I think.
Yeah, the right thing to do, really, no? You know,
Yeah.
That would be in terms of language at saka yung mismong feel, yung society at the time.
Yeah. Saka yung
Kaya mahirap magmahal ng shota ng iba. Paano yun?
Can you imagine kung sinulat ko, mahirap magmahal ng sinta ng iba? Parang ibang-iba yung... So, colloquial kami We went colloquial
You were
Diba?
able to capture pop culture Yun ang nangyari no? Kung how we talk, that's how you sang And it really caught on. Yun ang But
well, alam mo, George, at the time, parang parang music revolution yun at the time for Philippines. Kasi ang daming poste na nun. Wala pa nun talagang matatag na poste except for the 4 na Apo being one. Kasi sila yung grupo na na nanghaharana sa'yo pero may kinikwento sila. May angst. Andito yung Balladeers led by Rico Puno. Umpisa. Andito yung Juan de la Cruz, the quintessential rock band. Sila naman yung nagpapagpag ng ulo lagi. Pagkatapos nandito yung Hotdog naman. Nandito naman yung paharot din naman doon naman sa mga ewan ko kung sinong gusto nila targetin. Pero hindi sila nagkakahawig Basta alam ko 4 na poste yan and everything bloomed from there.
Yeah. Yun ang And I guess it all even started even before your paano ano when you were in Gem Recording, you really promoted OPM no? Yung when you were executive sa Gem Recording. Yun ang ano doon eh.
Ang OPM
Jim
si
Ayala
Danny.
Oo. Galing eh. It was a revolutionary thing, no? And nobody ever thought that nobody would have imagined it was going to be very, very successful, no? Actually, ako, personal favorites ko, no? There are three personal favorites ko of Apo eh. New Day, no? Now that it's over and done. Now that it's over and done. And Softly.
Wow!
Dirty Finger yung Softly nung ano. But yung Softly may Dirty Finger.
Yan yung mga those are special wines, kumbaga.
Ang gaganda nung kantang yun eh.
Mapatikim-tikim na lang muna kasi mahirap malasing sa ganito, di ba? Kasi panalo na kagad eh.
Etong ano doon, you sang New Day and now that it's over and done, during your farewell concert at the Meralco Theater, remember? With Lito De Hoya pa noon eh. Di ba? And then, that was the first time I heard an original, yung talagang OPM, no? Paano, mga kinakanta nyo nun, yung mga comedy pa, yung mga Boulevard of Broken Dreams, yung mga ganyan, yung mga pinaparody nyo, di ba? And then, all of a sudden, you sang those two songs and I told myself, wow, iba tong mga kantan to, no? And until now, I still keep on listening to them. As a matter of fact, nasa
Alam mo,
Spotify
during that time,
playlist ko.
Teka. Okay. Are we back?
Yeah.
Okay. During that time, amazingly, pagkakanta ka sa mga concert, ang gusto nila yung top 40 actually.
Yeah.
No? Pagkakanta ka ng composition mo, sasabihin nila mayabang ka. Yabang naman ito. Kala mo kung sino sila. You know. So natuto kami mag-comedy para yung audience. Pagtawan-tawa na, tapos papasok mo, incidentally meron kaming song. Hindi ka nababastusin, di ba? Makikinig. So that's what happened.
Do you still have a copy of that concert?
Wala. Somebody must have a record because it came out as a record.
Yes, that's right.
In fact, Vico released it as a, ano man title nun? Virgin Apo yata ang tawag nila eh. I'm not sure.
Virgin Apo.
I'm not sure. Kasi it came out as two different albums eh. At two different times. Yung isa, ang title, The Apollinario Mabini Hiking Society, tapos puro mga mura-mura na nakaganon.
In concert.
Kulay green yung cover.
Sayang yun. Yun ang matagal ko na hinahanap. The full concert. Paano yung medley nyo na nakakatawa nun eh. Yung mga revival medley and everything. No?
Yeah.
So,
look what we've done to your song. Tsaka,
look what we've done to your song. Your mother should know.
Your mother should know.
Si Gigulo, si Gigalit.
Wow.
Gigulo nagkagalit. Well,
nagkagatan sila sa
tenga.
Tenga, oo.
Saka yan, please stay, why me, Roberto.
Orlando yan. Grabe. Talagang yung humor na isaksak nila, George, tapos ayun na pick up na sila ng TV. So they had this TV na for okay lang, which was a joke show. Talagang gag show.
That was a show that had Tito Vic and Joey and Apo.
Yes,
and
worked together.
How many other people, no?
Ricky Manalo, tsaka
unknown at the time, tatalo namin yung Nora Superstar, no?
Oo nga, no?
No, natalo namin. Unknown kami lahat, no?
Galit si Nora sa inyo.
Tsaka yun, Jim, di ba? Low budgeted. Di ba? Usually, mga unknowns kayo, tapos walang set. Walang masyadong burlolo. Yung content talaga, yung wittiness ninyo.
Kung anong mahanap ng bangko dun sa studio, yun ang gagamitin mo.
Sino ba sumulat nun? Kayo lang din? Kayo lang sumulat nun?
Oo, mag-meet kami right there in the taping. Kung may joke ka ba o meron. Sige, ganito.
Kaya pala.
Si Joey De Leon, magaling matalino yung.
Hindi,
really sharp, no?
Si Joey, grabe yun eh.
Katambal pa niya nun si Ricky Manalo eh, di ba? Ricky Manalo.
Ricky Manalo Jr.
Ricky Manalo was the funnier one actually.
Oo.
When you think about it, he was the funnier one.
Pero Omar Sharif.
Omar Sharif, tama.
DJ din yun dati, DZQL eh. Si Ricky Manalo.
Tama.
And then Rafi and George were there, yung mga kapatid nyo ni Danny. Diba? Yan yung grupo nyo.
Doon yung mga acrobat act na. Death-defying act.
Oh. But you know, speaking of siblings, Jim, kapatid mo rin si Gabby, right?
Gabby, yeah.
Gabby was the lead singer of The End, which was considered as the top band in the Philippines during the 60s. Ano yun eh, ang boses nun, David Ruffin, Temptations or Marvin Gaye. No? Ang galing
yun. Parang ganun.
As a matter of fact, I saw him once. My band, Bloomfields, was playing sa drums. He came in, si Gabby, tapos kwentuhan kami. Ano na siya nun? Presidente na ng, what's this, Western Union. Oo. And then I told him, pwede ka ba kumanta? Ayaw. Kalawang na rin yung boses niya. Paano I wanted him to sing For Once in My Life ng Temptations. Ibang klase.
Oh, that's his favorite. Favorite
yeah, right. Oh.
Yeah. So, ayaw na.
Ayaw na. Kalawang na raw siya eh. Kasama niya sila Danny Makasait before. Gagaling na mga yun eh. Mga atinista rin eh,
Makasait.
Yeah. Yun.
That's right.
Anyway,
those were the start. That was the start of everything. These days that we're talking about, itong mga nangyari noon, that was the start of everything.
Can you imagine, they were the top band of the Philippines, and you could hire them for only 700 pesos.
Yeah.
For one night. Grabe nun,
Speaking of hiring bands,
I was earning 120 pesos per episode sa Okay Lang.
Wow. Ganun yun, But when was your
boy,
Wow.
When was your first paid gig?
Our first paid gig was before it was 1973 yata. We performed for the believe it or not, Philippine Pest Control Association.
Mapicon.
Anong
and associates.
Tapos nag-joke kami, yung first joke namin was we'd like to sing this for your victims, no? Ganito namin yung suicide is painless, no? Buti walang nagpatawanan, wala, kami talaga parang, mahaba itong gig na to. Sense of humor yung mga tao. Tapos we got paid 70 pesos. So, ginawa namin, pinaghati-hati namin 70 sa mga kahan ng sigarilyo. Bring home about 4 packs each, whatever, no?
Marlboro Blue pa eh.
Oo. Yun.
Wala pa tayong 100 pesos nun, di ba? Tsaka 500. Hanggang 50 pa lang ang pinakamalaki.
Parang parang gano'n na yun.
Ay, nako.
Sino naman nakaisip ng we're playing this for your victims, Jim?
Si Danny. Kasi it was part of our repertoire, suicide is painless, di ba? Strings on many cages, So, si Danny nagpatawa gano'n. Ganito namin, walang reaction. Sabi ko, it's gonna be a long one.
Ang hirap nun,
Oo.
But Danny joined you in college na,
He joined us in college,
Yeah, right. But kasi he was from San Beda High School.
Yes, and he was
4 years
from UST. Nag-college na siya sa UST. UE.
I see.
Tapos what do you call this? We would always hang around dun sa counselor's office kasi si Basil lagi nandoon. Kumakanta si Basil dun. So ako, may gitara
ako. Si Father Kuna.
Father Kuna.
Oo.
Tapos si Danny lagi nandoon, naghahanap ng, alam mo na, yung kajam, no? So mamaya kumakanta na kami. Mamaya si Buboy, ako, si Dito, and a few others. Kung sinong, kasi 12 nga kami eh. Kung sinong nandoon, sasali. Mamaya, naimbita kami sa mga, sa mga girls' schools. Syempre, that's the best way to meet all the girls, di ba? So, sige lang. Sige lang. Pa-cute ka ron. Di ba? Kakanta ka. Mamaya, nagsisigawan na sila. Okay to.
Yan.
But
All innocent.
Mhm. And then the rest opted not to continue with singing yung original 12.
Kasi then, yung punta sa UP eh.
Aha.
So, hindi na kami nagkikita. We would meet only during like once a month or something like that. Tapos yung mga iba naman talaga, aminado naman sila, lip sync lang sila talaga. Wala sa tono.
Chuwari,
Sila yung malayo sa mic. Malayo sa mic.
Yun ang mga gusto laman chicks, ganun.
Oh, exactly. Oy,
Ito, Jim,
somebody
curious ako
mentioned
dito.
Hanggang May Pag-ibig. Gustong-gusto ko yan song na yan. Chick
The,
Magnet song.
the funny thing here is, bakit wala sa mga greatest hits albums na to? No? Diba?
Hanggang May Pag-ibig. You know what? I couldn't even find a copy. I had to re-record it myself. I have my own version now. If you go to Spotify, Jim Paredes has his own aside from doon. I had to re-record it because I wanted to hear it again.
Yeah. Wala kasi yung pagkatapos ng palabas na album, wala sa Spotify yan eh. Tsaka
Wala.
yung songwriter.
Yeah.
Kinuha lang nila yung hits dun eh.
Mm-hmm.
Like I remember nung lumabas yung Pumapatak ang Ulan, biro mo, it wasn't a love song. Di ba? Hindi siya love song. Tapos hindi mo naman talaga alam kung ano yung point na sinasabi, di ba? It's really just meandering eh, di ba? Parang stream of consciousness eh. Ang nag-stick ng ulan, nag-stick ng line yung Pumapatak ang Ulan, di ba? My gosh, tapos naging
One of
big
your biggest
hit talaga,
hits. Oh.
One of our biggest hits, sabi ko, my gosh. Iba talaga itong ginawa namin.
Yung ang ganda ng mga ubos na rin ng beer, kaya kape na lang. Eksakto no? Yung gano'n. Pag wala ka ng pera, di ba? Kape na lang.
Nawala lang sa petsa doon, yung 30 centimos eh. No? Yun lang ang nawala na sa date.
Tama.
Pero lagi nyo namang ina-update, di ba, for the times pagka
naging
3.25. 3.25 na lang.
Hindi. Nag-load na nga lang.
Kung meron kang tatawagan, phone card na lang ang makakaltas.
Phone card.
Phone card, yun.
Tapos later on, yung load na lang nga eh. Phone load.
Ano yan? We kept on adjusting and adjusting.
Updating.
Pero yung audience namin gusto yung 30 centimes.
Yung
gusto nila marinig.
Kasi that's the way it sounded back then eh. Yun yung tunog eh.
Yung teka, eto yung naga-lipstick ka na naga-lipstick, di ka naman nag-brush your teeth. Ay,
iba yan. Iba yan.
Si Manny.
Salidumay yan.
Salidumay.
Sa Baguio eh.
Actually, ang unang narinig ko rin to sa Ateneo Glee Club when Father Cuna was still the moderator. Kinanta rin nila to yung etong linyag to. Anyway, ano kaya nangyari kay Buboy, Nagising kaya yun? But he sent me the pictures kanina eh.
Baka hindi, alam mo, hindi ba marunong gumamit yung
ganon?
Streamline, pinadala mo ba?
Pinadala ko.
Napaka low-tech nun eh. Kailangan upon you, somebody said. Yeah, I re-recorded that song again also because I really felt it was a great song na hindi pinansin. So when Apo stopped, I made four solo albums eh.
Mm-hmm.
And I went back to some of my songs. Sabi ko, I want to give it another try. So I re-recorded Still Hung Up on You.
Yeah.
Naging medyo dance ng konti. Ito sa ballad, ginawa kong medyo mabilis. I also redid A New Thing in My Life, ginawa kong Tagalog.
New Thing in My Life.
Ang tawag nun, Bago, ginawa kong untitled Bago. It's in the album called Jim Paredes 10 Pieces. Yung title, 10 Pieces.
Yung Kumot at Unan, Michelle Vincent from South Carolina, no? I remember, I was still in RT when we were playing this, yung Kumot at Unan. Tsaka yung Yakap sa Dilim. Actually, yung Yakap sa Dilim at Panalangin, Bloomfields also sang that before, no? I told you to sing it. And we were even included in the Apo tribute album, no?
That's right. Love is for Singing.
Love is for Singing.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ganda ng
Yun.
version
I
nyo.
arranged that one. I arranged that.
Tuntua ako
Yun, that was
noon.
for sale.
Tuntua ako.
Yun
Oh.
ang ano. Wala, paborito talagang Apo noon eh. Apo Music. Eh. No?
Very
Tuloy ang ikot.
Javier, that's right.
Mm.
Gina, if you're there. Oh. Tuloy ang ikot ng mundo was like 1981.
Mhm.
No. Baka 83 na yun or something. Malapit na nung revolution yun eh.
Pa-revolution na.
Mhm.
Yakap sa Dilim was very funny because at that time it was like, you know, very, very sexy already. When you listen
Yeah.
out, you know, wala na. Right now it's so open. They talk about everything so open. Yung anak ko ba naman umuwi from school, sabi sa akin, Papa, what does immoral mean? Sabi ko, why? She was like grade 2 or something. Why? My teacher said your song was immoral. Sabi ko, don't mind your teacher. Huwag masanay sa pagmamahal. Basta a song I wrote, that drama before that, yung nagsasalita doon was Sharon Cuneta, and supposedly, Edu. Hindi dumating si Edu. Hindi dumating si Edu. So nauna si Sharon, nag-invento siya ng drama, tapos si Boboy ang sumagot.
Kaya puro walang iya ka, sinasabi ni Sharon. Walang iya!
Ganun nangyari doon.
Speaking of Boboy, he wrote this one, Paano. Diba?
Paano is Boboy, so he wrote one of the great ones, I think.
Versace on the floor nga. Dapat yata singilin natin si
Ganun
Bruno Mars.
Oo eh. Kaya lang ano, no, you've always been three-part harmony, no? Yun ang isa pang naging ano eh. Kumbaga ano, yung come on ng Apo eh, the three-part harmonies, which a lot
somebody
of
just mentioned the Abbey Road thing, no? Yung Feet on the Ground album.
Yeah.
Ginawa namin, ano yan eh, it was, there was a plot to it eh. The Beatles were going this way. Ang cover namin ng Crossing the Road was going the other way. No, sorry. Yeah, tama. We were going this way. We were going this way. Oh. Ginawa namin Feet on the Ground. Tapos yung kotse, may kotse dumarating, di ba? Ang back cover nun, kami nung kotse. No? So, si Danny, namatay si Danny, nakaganon siya sa ano. That was the time nung pinatay na si Aquino, di ba? So, meron kami, The Man in White, di ba? The Man in White. Di ba?
Yeah, maganda doon.
Assassin. Yung ginamit namin lahat ng mga labels ng ano, na talagang ito, yan yun, oh. Yung back cover niya nang talagang may kwento na nakakatawa yung ano eh. Yung kotse na yun sa likod, yun, si Marco Siso nag-drive nun.
Si Marcos Season.
Marco Siso, no?
Yan.
Kaya nasabi siya sa cover eh.
Yan yung pinadala ni Buboy kanina umaga.
Biro mo? My gosh.
Diba? Mukhang mga tulisan eh, no?
sa shooting ba to? Parang ganyan yung ano.
We were in a shooting called, Papay at Iba Pa.
Yung pelikula ni Ariel.
Pelikula,
Ariel with Aurora P1.
Kasama ba si P1 dun?
Siya yata yung olive
siya yung olive oil.
Tama.
Pero tatlo kasing storya yun eh. Hindi.
Tatlong episode.
Ano yun eh, parang take off nung kay Mel Brooks yun, di ba? Yung mga ano ni Ariel nun. Si Mel Brooks kasi meron mga History of the World
Absurd
Part
na.
2.
Mga absurd na comedy. Pero sila Jim yata nandun kasi doon sa sa huli. Yung cowboy. Kaya ganun yung itsura nila.
Kaya lang, paborito kong pelikula. Yung Kakabaka ba. As a matter of fact, I got a copy of that.
Cameo roll lang.
Pero siya musical director nun eh. Musical director ng movie naman.
Alam mo, hindi sa nagyayabang The reason why
sasabihin mo ba, Jim? Sasabihin mo ba talaga? Sasabihin mo talaga yung sikreto mo?
Dapat kasama ako ron eh. Tapos sinabi sa akin, ng director, Jim, wag na lang, ikaw na lang gumawa ng music. Sabi ko, bakit? Sabi niya, masyado kang gwapo.
Buti hindi
May
narinig ni
Christopher De Leon na,
Christopher at
bakit
saka
no?
ni Jay yun.
Sabi ko, ganun ba? Inosente ko. O sige, ako lang gagawa ng music. So I made, what do you call this? Ngunit tuloy pa rin ang
Tuloy-tuloy pa rin.
Ang ganda nun eh.
Saka yung
Saka
yung
yung
mahabang drama nila ron, di ba? Yung that whole musical na sa gitna, tsaka yung bigyan mo po kami ng tinapay.
Nauna ka pa nga sa sister act eh.
Oh, tama.
Ikaw
Yun
pa
ang
yung
sister
ginaya.
act.
Oo, yung sister act, ganun yung ginawa eh.
Yun yung ginawa ni Sister Act.
Oo.
Bigyan mo po kami ng tinapay. Tama.
Oo.
Kasi Nanette Inventor at that time was just not even a comedian yet.
Yeah.
Backup
Backup singer siya.
Backup
She was just an extra.
Oo.
Backup singer. Siya kumanta nung bigyan mo po kami sa I got a backup singer. She sang it and then sabi ni Mike De Leon, isalin na natin siya sa sa movie.
Character.
Ang galing. Ang galing.
Classic talagang classic na yung pelikulang yun.
Yeah.
So you went through that, movies, tapos singing and everything. Kaya lang siguro the highlight of your career was walang gumawa eh. You came out with a concert sa Loyola Center pa yata yun, which was a kind of a protest against the regime that time, how did you have the balls to, get that?
It was like this.
Yeah.
It was called Eto na po sila. Okay? Yung Eto na po sila, na naka-insert yung apo dun sa apo sila, di ba?
Napo.
Those were the killing words before, bago pinatay si Ninoy, di ba? Eto na, po sila, yun eh.
Sila.
Oo.
So ginawa namin, eto na po sila, kunwari, wala, di ba?
Pero
Our
naliligo yan ng paapyaw. yung concert.
Our audience knew that we were like crossing the line,
Yeah,
and they're going, go apo. But the government did not know. So ginamit pa namin ultra.
Clueless talaga.
Tapos the night before, tumawag sa amin ng ultra, Sabi sa amin, inihingi ni Amy yung script nyo.
Lago.
Kasi si Amy caught on eh.
Oo.
The night before. So we just sent the list of songs. Wala ka naman makikita sa list of songs eh. Noon nandito na kami, ginawa namin lahat ng mga yung American Junk na ang haba-haba ng dialogue, di ba? So, tapos the next, it was so successful, we reserved it for another 2 weeks after. Nakaban na kami. Hindi na raw pwede. Tapos nakaban na kami sa TV. Nakaban na kami sa radyo. But we wanted to repeat. Gusto namin, eto na naman po sila, So we got Loyola Center kasi wala kami makuha ang venue. Sarado lahat ng venue sa amin.
Sa Ateneo na lang.
Ban kami. Yung Ateneo yun di ba? So we did eto na naman po sila. And that was even what, talagang grabe na yun. January na yun February yung yung
election tsaka revolution.
So, ang init-init na. Wala na makapasok. Sa labas, may 5,000 people outside listening to the sound coming out, Tapos yung paglabas namin, hindi ka maniniwala. Paglabas namin, meron mga nakabarong na may mga radyo na nagre-report na
At that time, syempre, doon yung kaba election period yun, di ba? Lahat kinakabahan. Anong nasa isip nyo at the moment?
That's what I learned, sabi ko. Feel the fear, but do it
Anyway.
Diba? Yeah, Cory watched that actually. Feel the fear, but do it anyway. Sabi ko, atras ka na lang lagi every time you feel fear. Tapos, we went through this thing na, alam mo, si Picasso was kicked out of Spain because of his views, Si Charlie Chaplin risked his career because against Hitler.
Yeah.
Sabi ko, ano ba tayo? Pandekorasyon lang ba tayo? O are we really artists? Yung umabot na sa ganon, yung panindigan mo na, di ba? So it became a really serious, parang, kumbaga, direction in life, Parang eto na. Tapang nyo magsalita, tutuloy nyo ba? Oo.
Di ba?
Walk your talk. Yeah, walk your talk talaga. Pero nakakatakot.
Metro ko yung kalaban.
Binigyan pa kami ng inoffer pa kami ng mga endorsements noon sa mga Marcos companies, Millions, In other words, if we said yes to that, hindi na kami pwede mag-protest. Diba? Hindi na kami pwede mag-ganyan-ganyan. We said no. Ang sakit, mga milyon yun, no? We said no to million. Pero sabi namin, ano na lang tayo kung tanggapin natin, di ba? Parang,
sell out talaga.
Sell out talaga, no?
Sell out.
Kaya Jim, bagay na kayo yung guest sa Boomers ngayon kasi kahapon araw ng kagitingan. Sabi namin kanina kayo yung magigiting na artist.
Oo.
Bukod sa mahusay ng mga musikero.
At saka eto na lang, just to give you an idea.
It's scary. It's still scary up to now. Actually.
Yeah.
Do something, you post something, you still get scared, but you tell yourself,
you have to do it. Oh.
If it's not your world, it's gonna be their world. Where do you want to live? Diba? I always ask that. At least I have my little corner. I'm not gonna give that up.
Yeah, very true. And that's exactly the reason why a lot of people look forward to, to seeing you guys again. Ito yung Joseph Espedido messaged us at 12:22 a.m. yesterday pa. Looking forward to this. Looking for this episode. No? 12:22 a.m. You're talking about after midnight, ano? So, ganun ka,
ganun ka-intense yung interest niya.
Yun. Ayun, si Michelle Vincent naman di na natuto. That, of course.
Let me tell you a story about that.
Yeah.
We were doing an album, tapos naka 10 songs na kami. Tapos to si Danny lumapit, may song ako, di na natuto. Pinakinggan namin, sabi na, maganda Danny, pero 10 songs na sa album parang, sa next na lang yan. Parang, kakapagod mag-record Pinigyan ni Danny kay Gary. Boom! Wow, boom! Sana, sayang yun, Diyos ko. So, nung next album, tinali namin. Ginawa namin ang version namin.
Ako
the way we would have done it.
Ako nung unang tumugtog nun, dahil lang pinopromote kasi ng Vicor noon was yung Hang On.
Huwag mo na sanang isipin yata, George. Yun na yung kasabay nun eh.
Ayun. Kaya lang yung Hang On, di ba yun yung team song nga ng ng mga konduktor. Hang On, sabit. Ganon. Anyway, hindi na natuto. Medyo nagalit nga sa akin recording company dahil tinugtog ko. But ang ganda talaga ng ang ganda ng kanta.
Sobra yun, sobra.
Another song.
I froze in my seat.
Another song I really love so much, Nakapagtataka.
Okay,
Jim. Somebody mentioned 1, 2, 3. Somebody mentioned 1, 2, 3. It's not so popular, but we used to start the concert with that. Or sometimes in the middle of the show, we would do it kasi it would give us time to rest. Danny would sing first, tapos si Buboy, tapos ako. Very interesting song. I really like that song. I wrote that feeling ko Broadway. It was like written for Broadway.
Kaya lang, our viewers seem to know their Apple history and discography.
Mukha nga. Mukha nga.
Mga rarities yung mga ibang klase din. What about Nakapagtataka? You gave it to Haji initially.
Sa Spotify ko, meron akong Apple's Greatest Misses. These are songs na we thought should have been hit. Pero hindi naging hit, kaya mga misses ang tawag.
Galing.
Apple's Greatest Misses Part 1 and Part 2.
Meron.
Nasa Spotify mo yun, Jim?
Nasa Spotify ko. Spotify ko.
Galing nun
I have pretty much the whole catalog, kaya lang hanapin ko pa rin yun.
Kasi when we were recording it, we were so sure. This will be big. Hindi pinansin. Tapos yung mga hindi namin inisip yun ang pinansin. Like yung Kaibigan.
Kaibigan, yeah.
Yes, sa Lawi Kaini, it's real bomb. Sobra talaga yan when it came out. Parang it was Danny writing it during lunchtime.
Really? Ganun lang yan?
Jam record. Tapos next day, record na. Ganda niyan. But yung what was I talking about before this?
Nakapagtataka.
There are releases of Apo on vinyl actually. I think Universal came out with it.
Uh-huh.
No? But you can find the most expensive album that we came out with was Handog ng Pilipino sa Mundo, which somebody bought for 19,000 eh.
Wow. Uh-huh.
Can you imagine that? Sinulat ka, I just bought my copy. I spent 19,000 and sabi ko, wow.
Wow.
Music, you can find it now. I re-recorded it 2 months ago.
Mhm.
You can find it on Spotify. And there's a video of it. Maganda yung video. Friends in Music. Oh.
Yeah, Long Tall Howard, intro song ko ngayon sa radio show ko sa evening, yung gabi na naman. So ano gusto mong sabihin, Long Tall Howard? Babayaran ka? Wala na.
Gabi na naman. Yeah.
Long Tall Howard, if you have time, join us. We'll send you the
Sali ka.
Teka,
Oh my
papadala ko
gosh,
yung-
Long Tall Howard was like, you know.
He was long, he was tall.
It was tall.
He was long and tall.
Ayun. Teka, papadalan ko ng message para ano.
35K, sabi ni Henner.
Handog is
ng
now
Pilipino.
35K?
Yes.
Gosh, I wish I had one. I don't even have a copy.
I had an LP. Hindi ko nasa.
Oh, Inday, yes. Inday was,
Inday.
I wrote that after a tour of, Visayas, where everybody was an Inday, you know?
Oo.
Tapos dito sa Manila, ginagawa nilang name na parang pangalan ng katulong, di ba? Parang Inday, di ba? I'll pay a tribute to Inday. Sabi ko, ang ganda-ganda ng ano. Even the word is so, diba? Parang bakolod, no?
Yeah.
How charming they are, di ba? Yung nakakabagsak ng puso.
I know someone from Siargao named Inday na teenager. Australianang babae. Inday ang palayaw sa kanya. Kasi yung isa sa parents niya is from there. So, Inday ang nickname niya. Galing.
Sa Bisaya, lalo na sa Cebu, ganun, Day at saka Nong. Nong.
Yes.
Okay, Nong.
Nunoy.
Nunoy.
Jim,
Si
okay
Buboy.
lang naman yung Inday. Basta wag lang yung taga Davao. Walang H yun. Walang H. Nasa Singapore, ngayon yata balik. Tama?
Oh.
Tama ba?
Ang shortcut nga ng pangalan niya is, ang shortcut nga ng pangalan niya is Dusa. Di ba?
Yun. Oo, tama, no?
Oo.
Dusa.
Pabaliktad.
Sa. Di ba? Dusa.
Ganon yun.
Maiba tayo.
Hindi, sinundan ko lang kasi nung sinasabi mo nga, Jim, yung mga concerts nyo na heto na po sila. Talagang ano yun matatapang na pinag-combine yung music and socio-politics situation, di ba? So parang ganun lang din yung today.
And my thing is, it's a
Yes.
higher purpose Yun yung
Yes.
It's always been a higher purpose. Marami
And that's what's set apart the Apo. Di ba na-combine nila? Na-combine nila yung socio-politics with their music.
Oo.
During that time pa, isang kaibigan namin na one of the best friends of Bongbong called me up and said, sabi niya, Jim, galit sila sa inyo ingat lang kayo. Sabi ko, anong gagawin ko? Sabi niya, I'm just telling you, mag-ingat kayo. So, kuminsan, I actually feel my car was being followed. So ako, lilibot-libot ako bago ako umuwi. Tapos, pero palapit sa bahay ko, nakikita ko, halos hinahatid ako Nung malapit na. So,
those were really tense days, Jim, yung panahon na yun. Hindi ka makalabas doon ng, kahit hindi nga kayo kahit regular na citizens lang.
Yeah.
Basta na pagsuspechahan ka lang,
ito ko nakakatawa. After EDSA, pinaalam sa akin ni Cory, sabi niya, you ask Jim what he wants. Within my power to do. Sabi ko, Ma'am, gusto ko lang ng telepono sa Fairview kasi wala akong telepono.
Landline.
Wala akong landline. No? So, after 2 weeks, mulik siya.
Meron
Sabi
na.
niya, I'm so sorry. Wala sa plano ng PLDT. Ano?
Akala ko.
Sabi ko,
So, not within her power.
love ko, presidente ka na, hindi mo magawa sa akin. But it only goes to show she wasn't pushing her weight, di ba?
Marami.
Sabi ko, I respect that. Oh. Tapos lumipat ako, same year. 86, lumipat ako sa Loyola. By the time I transferred to Loyola, I had applied 7 times sa PLDT for a phone. One day, biglang dumating 7 connections ng phone ko.
Sobra pa. Sobra pa.
Ginawa ka
Baka yung zero backlog program na nila.
Cancel mo na ito,
Zero.
cancel mo na.
Sana, ano kala mo sa akin? Hardware?
Ay, Diyos ko.
Biglang nagkaroon ng request line no?
Marami-raming posting nga naman itatayo na papuntang Fairview.
Grabe.
Ay, nako. Teka, nakailang farewell concert na po ba ang Apo?
Ano, no?
Nakailang farewell concert na raw ang Apo?
We had one nung high school, nung college. Because I was actually going to Turkey.
Aha.
Meron akong exchange, alam mo yung ISEC? Yung ISEC program.
Oh, yeah, right. Oh, right.
Economics.
People from Turkey were coming to Manila. I was going to Turkey, exchange. Hindi ako natuloy kasi hindi ako nakakuha ng free ticket. Kung somebody promised me a free ticket, hindi ko nakuha. So, hindi ako umalis. Must have been fate. Ewan ko. If I had gone there, siguro hindi na ako nakabalik. Kasi my classmates who went there became American citizens kung saan napunta. Tapos, si Boboy was gonna go into farming.
Yeah, oo.
Tapos, so, nangyari, natuloy kami ni Danny sa okay lang kasi wala naman kaming ginagawa. Andun kami sa okay lang. We called Buboy. We sent him a telegram. Sabi ni Danny, Buboy, we know you're bored. Ito na rito. Umuwi si Buboy. Ayun. Nag-farming kami.
That was how you got your recording contract, Jim, through there. Nakita na kayo sa okay lang.
So okay lang, tapos in-offer kami ng Vicor. Eto pa. Audition kami sa Vicor. The song was Mahirap Magmahal ng Shota ng Iba, no? Si Vic De Rosario mismo nakaupo doon. Tapos live audition. Pag start ng song, nag-ring yung phone, no? Sabi niya, tuloy niyo lang, nasa phone siya. O sige, tuloy niya. Mamaya, tapos na yung song. 2 minutes pa siya, mamaya, binaba niya, sabi niya, alam mo, hindi maganda yung song niyo, hindi kayo sisikat yan. Wala ba kayong iba? So sabi ko, meron kami iba, pero ayaw namin palabas kasi pangit. It was called Manila. No? So kinanta namin. Sabi ni Vic, yan ang mag-hit. I'm telling you, mag-hit yan. Sigurado yan, 100,000 yan. I guarantee you. We signed up with that ugly song, di ba? Hindi nag-hit. Sabi namin, Vic, nasa na yung 100,000 na guarantee?
May mga 45 pa nun parang dalawa lang yata existing o isa na lang.
Side B. Ano yung side B, Jim?
It was called Kasal. Sinulat ni Buboy. Actually, mas maganda yun eh. But anyway, sa madaling salita, wala nangyari. Lumipat kami sa Gem. When I got to Gem, we recorded Mahirap Magmahal ng Shota ng Iba. Boom! So, I always advise songwriters, sabi ko, alam mo, huwag kayong maniwala masyado sa mga record executives. You know? They don't know. You believe in your song. If you really believe in it, something might happen. But not all the time, huh?
Yeah.
But who else will believe in it if not you, di ba?
Kaya nga tawag sa kanila A&R, di ba? Accept and reject.
Oh.
Di ba?
I was A&R of
Gem.
Gem Records.
Oo.
At nahasa talaga ako sa music doon kasi magsasubmit ba naman yung mga tao ng songs na naka-record sa cassette, may tumatahol na aso sa likod, itigil sa gitna ng kanta. Alam mo, ang hirap-hirap pakinggan. Tapos yung off mic pa. But you had to listen to it, no? Kasi baka may maganda. So doon ko nalaman yung mga secrets on how to write songs. What songs made it and what songs did not, no?
But that was a model recording company, Of course, yung parang talagang Passionata was there, di ba?
Haji.
Galing ng Passionata, si Haji, di ba? And then,
Tama
of course,
ba? Nasa 20th
Si
Avenue,
Haji.
Jim, ano?
sa
20th Avenue yung
20th
office.
Avenue.
Yeah.
Oh.
Tapos yung magkapatid na composers and producers, yung the sisters, yung si producer pa rin ngayon nila The Company.
Gallardos.
Oh,
Edith, Margot and Ellen.
Oh.
Margot and Edith.
Yun. So, yun talagang I call that the farm. Yung Gem was the farm that time.
Pero nag-start yung Gem dun sa mga materials nila Haji tsaka nung Lightnings. Puro adaptation muna yan.
Adaptation,
Yeah.
Kami yung first nag-record sa Gem. Apo. Then after that, we started yung Apo. Haji's OPM album was the first original album he had. Where I contributed na Kapagtataka.
Tapos yung
At pati yung term na OPM doon nagumpisa. Yung
original. Si Danny yun. Ito sa marketing ploy ni Danny. Sabi niya, para magtanong ng tao, lagyan natin ng OPM.
Galing.
Kasi we wanted to eclipse the Manila sound
Yeah.
We wanted it bigger. Kasi ang plano namin talaga was pati Visayas, papasok and everything. So, OPM na lang lahat.
Jim, di ba yung Gem may ibig sabihin yun? J-E-M? Hindi wrong spelling ng
Actually,
Jim Paredes yun.
Yung Gem was actually Gem, I think it was Jesus and Mary, actually. Walang biro.
Okay.
I think it was that.
Hindi Jan and Marcia.
Oo. N-I-E.
Parang ganun. Kasi Jesus D. Ayala was the
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
This is the Ayala from Davao, di ba?
Ayala from Davao.
They related to Joey, right? And
yes.
Cynthia
Alexander.
But they never recorded in Gem. During that time, they were not musicians yet. Di pa sila musicians nun
Well, si Cynthia was with Hype Band. Yun ang niya nun
The first time Joey Ayala recorded, he used my studio in my house.
Si Jeric Mariano ng Tax. Uy, pinapakinggan ko kayo, grade school pa ako.
Uy, hindi tayo nagkakaluyo, Jeric.
Jeric, grade school.
Talaga, Talaga naman.
Bawal na nga sa iyo sa Indobac, Jeric, grade school pa rin. Ay, nako. Thank you, Jeric, for joining us. No, yun okay.
Yeah. Wow. But that was the time it was so vibrant. Ako, I call it parang a mini golden age.
Yeah.
Kasi talagang people are coming out of the woodwork writing OPM, rock, pop, kahit na anong genre.
Yeah. Kalat, di ba? Masaya. Everybody was jumping in.
Ang joke na
na-encourage kasi creativity nun Na-encourage yung creativity ng mga tao.
I'd like to sing a country song. Which country?
Parang yung nag-request sa akin dati sa radyo. Can I request a jazz song? What? Just the way you are. One thing that really captures yung I don't know, yung probably yung mismong essence ng Apo, yung saan na ba ang barkada? Parang
storya nila yun
Whenever I listen to that, nai-imagine ko talaga yung Ateneo Cafeteria, ganyan, yung nakatambay kayo, nakataas pa yung paa, tapos nakakantahan ng ganyan.
Kaling magdadala ng gitara lagi.
That's it. Believe it or not, ang dami mga graduation ngayon.
Yeah.
Or mga class reunions, yun ang naging theme song In fact, there's a line there that's very curious Merong mga ibang nawala na lang, di ba? That was in reference to my classmates who died, during martial law.
Yes.
Yung mga nag-join ng NPA, yung mga
Yeah.
Which, I just said it like that and nobody questioned it. In one interview, somebody said, anong isabihin sa nawala na lang? Ito ba yung mga, they just went abroad? Sabi ko, kasama na dyan yung mga who went abroad, pero kasama dyan classmates of ours whom we mourned because, they were kidnapped by the state and murdered by the state. No?
Yeah. Mm. I know some of them also. So,
Mania was there, some classmates. No?
Ito question ni Fabia Chanova, Jim. Was Mon David part of the Apo?
Mon David was our drummer. No? And then he would vocalize us. And then he would arrange songs na for 4. Like yung panalangin namin. He arranged panalangin during a live concert, yung Apo's live concert, hanapin nyo sa Spotify, meron kaming live concert. Ang ganda ng arrangement niya talaga.
20 na po sila yata yun, I think.
Yeah, 20 na po sila. And then I asked him to produce one album of ours, yung may Shot ang Paklas, ano man title ng album na yun.
Mga kwento ng Apo.
Kwento ng Apo, yeah. He produced some of the songs there. Di na natuto was his, what do you call this, Shot ang Paklas. Kasi parang I really respected his input.
Was Awit ng Barkada a production of his? Yan din. Kasi nandun sa album na yun, di ba?
Awit ng Barkada was written by Danny. It was Eddie Mooney who arranged it.
Eddie Mooney.
Yeah.
Jim, tama ba na kung 69 ang official start ng Apo, noong 2019 dapat yun ang golden?
Dapat,
So ngayon 52 years na.
52 years,
Yeah, grabe, no? Itong Ewan, how did Louie convince you to sing Ewan? Second pop music festival yun eh.
Louie Ocampo called us and said, I have this song, guys. I want you to listen to it because I wrote it with my girlfriend. His girlfriend was 15 years old.
Winnie.
So he said, sige, go to my in-laws house. There's a piano there and then we can, listen to it there and practice. So he went there. On the way there, meron siyang nakakarera na nagbabastusan sila sa kalye, kinakat niya ganun. Ay, pagdating niya ganun, sabi niya, maano ako, kinakabahan ako kasi grabe itong kakat ko na sa kotse, sa traffic. It turns out it was my father-in-law. He was going to his house. Pumasok sa bahay si Louie. Si Louie. Tawa ko ng tawa. And then he let us listen to it. And I said, oh wow, sige, let's do this.
Tapos binihisan na kayo for the Metropop na.
Ito pa, second Metropop yun, di ba? Second Metropop. Sinabi ng si Freddy was there.
Freddy
Was,
Santos?
no, Freddy Aguilar was participating.
Yeah.
Sinabi ng isang manghuhula sa tabloid, ang mananalo sa Metropop, nakasombrero. Yung costume namin, may sombrero din kami. Di ba? Pero nanalo si Freddy, sombrero, di ba?
Bulag pipi at bingi.
The bigger hit was Ewan, actually.
Yeah.
Not Bulag pipi bingi. Maganda yung song na yun. So, that was quite
May hirit si Jeric. Buti pwede sa inyo sa Kundirana yung kanta ng Apo.
Oo nga.
Alam mo yung pag-ibig na yan, ako nag-areglo niyan, I went to the studio, I wrote down the chords, tapos walang ending yan eh. Saka yung melody niyan, pag-ibig na tunay hanggang langit.
Wow.
Yes.
Nung nandoon na sa studio, sabi ko, you can't end with that, masyadong mababa. Ginawa kong pag-ibig mong tunay hanggang langit, di ba?
Oo.
So ginawa ko, pinatugtog ko sa banda, they wrote the chords, sabay-sabay kami tumugtog. Parang, I could count bars, but I couldn't read notes, but I knew chords. So, we got the bed going. Tapos, when we went to the studio, sabi ko, Danny, ganitong ending, ha? Jim, hindi ko maaabot yan. Sabi ko, maaabot yan.
Challenge.
Naabot. Sa madaling salita, naabot. Di ba? Tapos, pinakinggan ni Willie Cruz. Willie Cruz was our boss in Gem. Sabi niya, Jim, naglagyan natin ng strings. Ako na magsusulat ng strings, no? So he wrote the strings and the brass and everything. Ang ganda lumabas. That's how it
Ganda ka eh.
Oh. But everything we were doing then was like intuitive. Alam mo, yung creative process, dapat hindi mo masyadong iisipin. Dapat i-mas feel mo eh.
Yeah.
Hingi, ganun. You know? Pag masyadong ma-intellectualize mo, namamatay.
Looking at that, pagkatapos ng palabas, that was a concept album na pinakinggan ko cover to cover, baliktaran, paulit-ulit. Kasi nandun yung kwento, buo yung kwento. Was it from the beginning, nung kino-conceive niyo yung album, plano na yon na dapat related to mga kanta? Kasi pasok ng kaibigan, nakapagtataka, pagkatapos ng palabas, di ba? Ang gaganda ng mga pasok ng kanta ron.
Yung kaibigan, when we were recording it, we thought it was gonna be one of those misses. You know, parang, that's just part of the album. Sige, tapusin na natin. Ano. Tapos, inaantok pa kami habang record namin. Parang nakakantok naman ito, nakakantok. Anyway, so labas namin. Tapos nag-concert kami sa Saudi Arabia. My gosh, the moment we arrived from the airport pa lang, pagdating sa customs, yung mga Pilipino nagtatrabaho doon, kantahin yung kaibigan ha. Yung pala, it was the favorite OFW song.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Because their greatest fear was, di ba, yung asawa nila magkakaroon ng iba, di ba?
Heartbreak song yun eh.
Heartbreak song yun eh. My gosh, when we sang it in Saudi Arabia, no? Alam mo, iyakan lahat. Umiiyak talaga lahat dun sa ano. Mga iba, hagulgul talaga. Sabi ko, wow, the power of a song, ha?
Oh.
Power of a song. Gulat na gulat ako.
Going back to A1, Jim, nung Metro Pop, gaya ng alam ni Bob tsaka ni George, share ako sa Folk Arts Theater. Kaya yung audience impact nung nasa stage na kayo, ang lakas. Ang lakas. Kaya paborito talaga sa 12 yata ang finalist eh.
Oo, tama. Usher ka nun.
Tapos usher ako nun. Kaya pati yung mga concert ng nina Rico, nina Haji, pati yung sa Jackson 5, panood ko yan lahat live.
May bayad pa siya.
May bayad pa ako, 8 pesos per show.
Yeah.
Itong tanong ko sa inyo, Bob and George, itong tanong ko sa inyo. Maalala niyo yung mga off the air?
Oh. Off the air, right. Oo.
Sa Folk Arts din yan.
Those are something.
Yeah.
Off the air. Showcase talaga, oh.
Ang nagvo-voice over ng noon, si Freddy Dandan pa noon eh. Off
Tama.
the air. Ang pa noon. And Freddy was partly responsible for making Kaibigan a really huge hit dahil he insisted that we play that on radio. He was my boss that time. Oo, sabi niya, play this. Ganon. Kaibigan. And really, ang ganda naman talaga.
George, ba't nagagalit yung recording company pag piniplay mo?
Hindi, paano eh.
Sige, magpaliwanag ka.
Si Long Tall Howard ang may kasalanan yan eh. Dahil
ito namang, somebody mentioned Doobie.
Oo.
Doobie. Alam mo yan, wala namang kinalaman sa ano yan eh.
Doobie.
Sa marijuana yan, wala ko yan eh. Nung re-record na lang ulit, na nagkaroon ng parang ganung story, no? Sabi ng mga bata, napaka-cool talaga ng apo, oh. Kami, tahimik lang. Well, yeah.
Kaya pasok yung nung ni-remake ng Kamikaze, ginawang headbanger yung kanta, pasok na pasok.
Oo. Alam mo, that was my favorite in the album, eh.
Yeah, unang dinig pa lang, alam mo na eh.
Oo, talagang sabi ko, my God.
This is what the Apo could have sounded.
Yung mga iba masyadong
ginawa nila to. Masyado kayong ginalang nung iba eh.
Yun ang feeling ko. Masyadong ginalang. When they called us, sabi ko, alam mo, isa lang hingin ko. Huwag mo palitan ng lyrics.
Oo.
But make it your own. Meron mga dalawa nagpalit ng lyrics na medyo naasar ako. Wala nang hahanapin pa.
Which is
a song is a song that was a slow burn when you think about it. You know, it became a favorite pero hindi big smashing hit. Pero pag like si Sharon Cuneta, my gosh, pag marinig niya ni Sharon, umiiyak yun eh. Yun sa ganda eh.
Ano yun eh?
Saka ang dami
Total devotion.
Pag kinakanta namin live yan, sasabihin ni Danny, this song is dedicated to Mrs. Paredes, Mrs. Garvillo, and Mrs. Javier. Ang aming mga nanay. Daning Danny, no? Di ba? Daning Danny.
Was there any song that you didn't want to sing in a concert? Kasi it was coming out of your ears already.
Sometimes we take a pause. Sometimes, parang wag na muna yan, nakakasawa, ganun.
Kaya lang something that people look forward to hearing na walang-wala na sa inyo.
Ang mga sometimes we skip on Batang-Bata Ka Pa.
Yeah.
But normally we try to do about 5 or 6 hits in a concert, and the rest, kung minsan kung anong gusto namin, ganun. But hindi mo matakasan ng Panalangin, Batang-Bata Ka Pa, what you call it? Ano pa ba yung mga ibang songs namin? Bigla hindi ko maalala.
Mahirap ang mahal ng show.
Mahirap ang mahal ng show tayo ba? Mga Patak, kay Kabilugan ng Buwan, Nakapagtataka, Blue Jeans.
Blue Jeans. Blue Jeans, Danny.
Jeans, my gosh.
Jim.
I enjoy that because it's up and yeah.
Yung suit ni Teddy kasi yun yung blue jeans sa jacket.
Yeah.
Kay Nenit ito. Di ko kayang bumayad eh. May
musical
pirma to,
mo
Jim.
yan, di ba?
May pirma.
Sa musical yan, di ba?
Oo. Apo the musical. Tama.
Oh.
Ako lang bumili ng ticket pero yung mga souvenir items, yung asawa ko na.
This is an interesting question,
Any
Jim.
song by any artist you wish you composed yourself? Oh, many.
Yeah,
Marami.
Many. Sometimes
As I noticed, Jim, nung pumasok yung si Louie, yung Ewan, you recorded another Louie song, yung Ana, di ba? Otherwise, hindi kayo tumatanggap ng iba, di ba? Other than him tsaka Gary Granada yata at the time.
Yeah. Gary Granada, tinanggap namin yung isang song na,
Consuelo.
Consuelo, that's right. Which was rejected for a TV theme song.
Rejected as theme song?
Rejected. He submitted it for a theme song. It was rejected, but he liked it, and I liked it. And I said, let's do Gary Granada. But aside from that, wala kaming ibang For one thing, we had too many songs that we were writing,
Yeah.
And kay Louie, somehow he just got our feel eh. Pati yung Ana na first time you listen to it, parang wow, Pero nung tinatanong Apo, naging Apo eh.
Oo, precisely. Oo.
Yeah.
Isa pa yun sa hinahunting ko para mag-guest dito sa Boomers Banquet si Louie it's gonna be an interesting conversation with him. Kaya lang yung kay Marie Flor na top of mind song that you wish you had composed.
Yung Mabuti Pa by Gary Granada. Saka yung Saranggola sa Ulan. It's not very well known, but if you research it and you listen to it, my God, it's gonna hit you. Every time I listen to it, I actually come being teary-eyed when I listen to Saranggola sa Ulan.
By Gary then.
He talks about, ang song niya, Saranggola sa Ulan, wala naman nagpapalipad ng Saranggola sa Ulan, di ba? It's a hopeless cause. Yung sinasabi niya nga, ako, I believe that that stone will float on water. At magpapalipad ako ng Saranggola sa Ulan. And he's talking about it in terms of love. That impossible love can happen.
Grabe poetry
Sobrang poetry niya.
Mabuti pa sila basta Nakakakiliti talaga yung kanta ngayon. Buti pa si ganito.
But you're active with the Composers Guild, di ba? Kay Latrina Bilame din, the rest of the guys.
I'm with Phil's Cap and all of that.
Yeah,
I'm active.
Paano, that's also one of the things I wanted to do here sa Boomers Banquet. No? Invite you, sila Trina, sila Gary, si Joel, and talk about yung Filipino music talaga, yung evolution and everything.
Actually, Jim, the whole creative process, natuturo mo na pala ngayon,
galing,
Sana lumagana pa Yun lang,
I used to give a 30-minute talk for different groups, the history of OPM, no? History of OPM, which is actually very interesting. In fact, ang sa atin, no? Yung dapat pinuntahan natin, yun ang pinuntahan ng Korea.
Yes.
That's pinuntahan ng Korea. Tayo papunta na tayo doon, but we did not know we were going there. So hindi conscious ang pag-direction natin. Ang Korea, they really decided, sabi ng Korea, meron na tayong mga Samsung, meron tayong mga LG. That's power. That's like economic power. Wala tayong soft power ang tawag nila. Soft power is culture. So gumawa sila through pop music and through telenovela na project nila in Korea. In Korean. In Korean. So we should have been there, and we're still gonna get there, but we have to be more deliberate about it.
Yeah. Yung focus kasi nawawala Yung focus No? Paano, I remember even as early as the 90s, I was with a recording company that time. Pinapadala na ako ng mga Korean material. Samsung Records pa nga ang label, no? And no one in radio wanted to play it, no?
Yeah.
Then now all of a sudden, my goodness, yung management arm ng BTS bought what? The management arm of Taylor Swift and Ariana Grande and Justin Bieber.
Yeah.
More than $1 billion. Grabe yun, no? That's what Korea is now, no?
Yeah.
Baklas.
Well, it's a culture thing.
Yung nangyari sa...
Yung K-drama na lang, ba? Mabigat They're selling everywhere.
Pero sa kanila, they put elements, they put universal elements to make it attractive, but still Korean.
Yes.
Yung ginawa nila. Talagang soft power ginawa nila, culture. Culture ang kailangan natin i-attack ngayon to be really influential in the world.
Pati sa pagkain, di ba?
Pati lalo na sa pagkain.
Sa Sydney, meron ding mga...
Tayo kulang pa tayo ng ganun. Di ba?
Well, one advantage probably
sa world ng choruses, sa choral groups, number one ang Philippines. That's why you can find Bayan Ko kinakanta ng Korean choir. Saka yung Rosas Pandan kinakanta ng Japanese choir. Kasi every time na nanalo ang Philippines, hinihingi nila yung areglo. Did you see that video of a whole choir from saan ba yun? Sa US, one of the states, the whole plane was filled up with a choir and they were singing Coconut.
Yes. Brigham Young University yata yun? BYU choir? Well.
In the world of choirs, OPM is alive and well. Sa Russia, kinakanta yung waray-waray Gulat na gulat ako, research ko lahat ito. Sabi ko, wow, Pero sa pop, hindi pa tayo, we haven't found the right form. Hit or miss tayo talaga. Tsaka more misses than hits.
Who owns the rights to your songs? Dami yan.
Ako.
Ikaw, you didn't assign it to any publishing?
No. Because I did before. I made an album called Ako Lang. It was my first album outside of Apo. While I was still in Apo, I was going through midlife. I wrote songs that Apo did not really care to sing. So it came out.
Libog lang yan is one of those songs.
Yeah.
Naalala ko yan.
I released it under Star Records, no? And I had to give it for publishing.
Yeah.
And I said, okay. Sabi ko, against all my wishes, I said yes. Tapos after a while, I wrote to them and I said, you know what? you won't know what to do with those songs. Those songs are personal to me. Why don't you just give it back to me? You know. Anyway, I spent for the production of the album. You know, just give it back to me. They gave it back to me.
Oh.
Annabel Regalado,
Yeah.
who was head then, gave it back to me. So I know I own all my material now. So wala akong kahati.
What about the Apo songs? Yung mga old songs.
Apo songs.
Bayanihan music.
No. We own our songs.
Oh, really? Huh?
Yeah.
Songwriters
But they own the sound, di ba? They own the sound.
Yeah. Oh.
Recorded, yung published.
It was recorded in what was recorded in Universal is owned by Universal. That's why I re-recorded my songs. I have my own version of Nakapagtataka, Batang-Bata Ka Pa, When I Met You, Hanggang May Pag-ibig. I started to build my own catalog na of me singing it so that I get full royalties for everything.
Yes, that's right.
Apart from their royalties that they have to give me.
Oh.
Jim, may nagtatanong dito.
Ano?
Sabi mo, magse-70 ka na sa August. Ano raw ang sekreto? Bakit ano ka pa? Fit and healthy pa. At goping na goping pa.
Sabi ni Jeric.
Happiness. No,
Happiness.
well, I do what I love to do. No? I meditate a lot. I work out a lot. I do long walks also. You know, I don't overeat. I don't drink. I only started drinking coffee at age 60. Would you believe?
Wow.
Really?
Yeah. And I don't even drink every day. I drink once every 2 weeks or something. No? And what do you call this? I'm basically, I basically do what I like to do. So I'm basically a happy person.
Okay.
I feel a lot of angst for, people suffering of the world and all of that. Aktivista ako no? So I feel that, no? But deep down, parang, I know I live life the way I wanted it. Parang, and I'm not really into trying to please people all the time. Parang that's the job of being in showbiz, di ba? Parang okay ka sa lahat, di ba? I try not to be like that anymore. I mean, there's a time for that, but there's a time to be yourself, di ba?
Yeah.
I mean, I was myself during that time, but parang things change as you get older, and you really just say, you know what? There are things that you should be doing now that iba ng mundo, di ba?
There was a question that came to us earlier, Jim, na sinong napupunto mo na susunod na apo? There was a question similar to that.
Yeah.
Wow. I'm asked that all the time and I really don't know how to answer it.
No?
Wala.
For a while, right now, wala eh.
Wala.
But
For 50 years na. For 52 years, wala.
Ang Eraserheads at Apo, we share a lot of admiration for each other. Because I really felt they came in as themselves also eh. Wala silang kinaya, wala silang parang feeling nila ito kami, di ba? May irreverence eh. May alam mo may asta, di ba? May asta. Kung artist ka dapat may ganun ka eh. Parang ito ako eh, di ba? I always tell artists, sabi ko, as an artist, you be a mountain. Ang mountain ang direksyon. Di ba? Ikaw ang maging direksyon ng iba. Di ba? In other words, you set the pace, others chase it. Di ba?
Ganon din ba sikreto ng Apo?
Ano nangyayari?
Jim, ganon din ba sikreto ng Apo?
Yeah, oh.
Yeah, they were original eh. You never tried to imitate
anyone. Nung pumasok yung disco, biglang tumigil lahat ng mga tugtog ng Apo, no?
Yeah.
So we were so tempted, magpapalit ba tayo ng sound? Magdi-disco ba tayo? Sabi ko, no, that's a trend. When the trend's at an end, tapos na yan. Babalik lahat. So ganun nangyayari. Pag darating yung malakas na trend, bababa ka. Paglabas, ito ka na naman. Diba? So you get it out until you become really your own sound na hinahanap na ng tao. Ganun.
I remember one time, Jim, kinikwento mo sa amin yung sinubukan mong magtunog jukebox with the song Panganalangin. Kwento mo sa amin ulit.
napapansin ko yun, sila Eva Eugenio, di ba? Sila
Didit Reyes.
Imelda Papin, lahat ng mga songs sila, mga tan.
Oo.
Kay rami ng mga tahanan na nawasak. Di ba? Mga pram. Di ba? Ang tawag dyan, platters eh. Kasi, only you.
Chan. Oo.
Only. So sabi ko, ano kaya i-adapt natin? So gumawa ako ng panalangin. Chan. Pam.
Chan.
Pam. Panalangin. Nag-hit. Sabi ko, oh, that's a very friendly, beat for hit songs. No?
Yeah. Oh. That's the
we tried it
quintessential
again,
country song eh. Country song na Pinoy. Jukebox na jukebox eh.
Oh.
Yung tipong sasandal ka sa jukebox, yuyuko ka, tapos gumagana yung ulo mo. Yun.
Which ginamit extensively ni ano pangalan ito si yung nakasombrero?
April Boy. Yeah.
April Boy.
Diba,
Used extensively also. Yun ang formula niya. Di ba?
Kaya lang,
there's something
Lori Illustre was able to capture your, yung soul ng Apo.
Yeah. Si Lori, we called him the fourth Apo eh.
Yeah. Oh, galing eh. And he's still
Meron kami mga award
Yeah.
called fourth Apo. Si Lori was one. Mon David was one. Butch Dance was one.
Yes,
Yeah.
of course. So,
Lito De Hoya.
Lito De Hoya
Gotcha.
was literally the fourth Apo. But he quit. Yeah.
nagulat nga ako when Buboy told me that Lito is a very private person. Considering the fact that he's from advertising and they own a big advertising firm, he's a very private and shy person daw.
Very.
Exact
Ayun,
opposite
yun.
of his dad, ah.
Oh yeah, his dad was like,
Si Tony was everywhere, right?
he was big and loud and
Si Ama.
everything.
Literally.
Oh. Very different. That's why when he had to go, in fact, when he had to go, he severed ties with us because it was too painful for him.
Oh.
Till we found out he was in the States. Tapos nasa States ako. Tapos yung sister ko, sabi ko, tawagan mo si Lito, sabihin mo nandito kami, sabihin mo namamatay ako ng cancer.
If that's
My
what it
sister
takes.
told me, hey Lito, si Jim are here and Jim is, he's got cancer and everything. So pumunta si Lito. Ang bira ka naman, cancer pa, bago ka before you connect to us again, may tawa kami ng tao. Then he
Na-good time
realized,
siya.
yeah, it's time to get back, I mean, parang, I'm over that na. So, ever since that time, connect na naman kami.
Is he back here or he's still there in the States?
He's in Manila. But sometimes you have to lie, di ba?
Oo.
Grabe naman yun.
Jim, ito pa isang tanong para sa Apo. Pare-pareho ba daw kayo ng TF? Divided by 3 ba raw yan?
Divided by 3. Yes. Actually, divided by,
Oh,
it was
si Butch.
with Butch,
Yeah,
they were getting 14.5 and the rest was
Less na
divided
yun,
by us. Parang 27, parang, I don't know how to, 37, 35 or something. Tapos, nung at the end, ginawa na namin 25 lahat. Pantay na kami with management.
Alala ko.
Pero sa songwriting, I own my songs, Danny owns his songs,
Yes.
Buboy owns his songs. So, iba-ibang royalties namin when it comes to that.
We gotta go without Buboy. I guess he's with us in spirit. He sent his tulisan picture.
Believe me, lot of yun. Confusion.
Oh.
Believe me. Oh.
Anyway, Jim, I would like to thank you. Any parting words to our viewers out there who really waited for you?
To the viewers out there, I'm as excited as I was with Apo with my own music, which I sing by myself, and sometimes with Buboy. So please, I hope you follow me on YouTube and Spotify and wherever else. Hey, Michelle, yeah, thanks. Thank you for listening. I have one coming out. It's really maganda siya talaga. I would say it's one of the best I've written. It's very happy, no? It's called Nagmamahalan ng Totoo.
That's going to
yun lang
come out
sasabihin
on the
ko, abangan nyo,
24th.
maganda.
That's on the
Talagang
24th,
ano,
right?
Matigas.
Mhm.
Oh.
Very nice. Okay, thank you so
Find
much.
the
And
other music in my channel.
yeah,
Yeah.
Jim Paredes channel, and of course, we're going to invite you again together with the composers, naman, the Phil's Cap, so we can talk about OPM in general.
Yeah.
Huh? Okay, very nice. Teddy.
Yes. Thank you, Apo Jim. See you at EDSA soon. Thank you to BioPress Antimicrobial Socks.
Yan ang susuotin mo sa EDSA, no? And Bob.
I am just happy to have been a part of the Apo Hiking Society history, having been their voice for a few years, no, sa ABS, tsaka kahit nung daily
Ay, naku,
show nila.
Bob.
At saka yung 25th anniversary concert nila, I was
I
there
always-
as their voice, so my pride. Jim?
I always enjoyed talking to you. Grabe. And we did so
Really,
many
thank
concerts together nga. Voice over.
That's true. Thank you. And I am just proud. At saka more than that, fan na ako from the beginning. In fact, before okay lang, naging fan na. And it never wavered. Kung ano yung admiration ko sa inyo, saludo kami sa inyong lahat. And you especially, Jim, thank you so much for being kind to us. Especially sa mga katulad
I'm so
namin.
humbled, actually. I'm so humbled. I just do my best. That's really all I do. And when people like it, I go, well, great. Thank you. No.
Thank you so much. And
Teka,
of
may
course,
nagpatugtog daw sa inyo na simbang gabi.
Oo nga eh. Marks, and to everybody who sent notes na hindi namin na-mention, salamat sa inyong interest. Thank you.
yeah, it's incredible, no? Yung alam nila yung ang dami silang alam na little known facts about Apo, especially the songs. And we'd like to thank all of you for joining us next week. Another exciting episode. Hopefully, we'll have the ano naman, we call it the show bands, no? So hopefully we could.
Hindi
show
showgirls,
bands.
hindi showgirls.
Show bands.
Show bands.
So yun, no? So the likes of Angelo Madrid, he's also from Ateneo. Tapos si Nonoy Zuniga for family birth control. And hopefully yung kapatid niya si Loro, who's with Sangkatutak, and of course Spirit of 67. So that's going to be for next week.
Wow.
Thank you for joining us. And Jim,
Si Joseph
will be
pa
back.
kasama. Joseph Pulpindo.
Joseph.
Yeah,
Awesome.
okay.
No?
Thank you,
So
everyone.
next week,
Bob,
thank you so much.
Ted, George, big
Thank
thanks.
you so much, Jim. And
Karangalan,
we
Jim.
hope-
Karangalan.
yeah. Okay, stay safe, everyone. Stay well. Ad Maiorem Dei Gloriam. Good night.